So I'm Sophie Charpentier. I'm working at Chalmers Industriteknik. We are a foundation that is working with innovation projects that are in between industry and academic. And I will give you a 5-minute crash course or tour of our KEEP 3 project, a traceability system for electrical and electronic products in our circular system. That's a mouthful. On the next slide, you see, so I said keep 3, and I want to just take a minute to tell you why it's 3. So in 2018, my colleagues, I was not in the group back then, but my colleagues saw a need of knowing more about electronic things, products. There was several recycling project about this, and the thought was like, wouldn't it be great if we knew which material there was, and for example where the battery is located in a certain phone and stuff like that. So in 2018 we got a first project financed by Vinnova that was called KEEP, and the idea there was just to explore what it could be. And that was on the timeline. You see that it's like a year before the European Green Deal. So at that time, like no one was about traceability. And on the next slide, you will see a bit what we have learned about this. Thank you. There was three ideas that we can take, or three application that we have from the traceability. It enables easier material recycling, easier reuse, and also sustainable production. And on the next picture, you will see that everyone has information that they can, like, at least in the idea, everyone can have information that they're putting in and information that they're getting out. So everyone in the value chain can have advantages of this. This was KEEP 1. KEEP 2 that you will see on the second one. Then the idea was to, again, financed by Vinnova, 2 years project. The idea was to develop a prototype. And if you click through, you will see that it's unified. It gives an idea of how decentralized information can be presented in a unified interface. If you're interested by this, you can look at our webpage, and we also published the code for the interface on GitHub for those who want to tinker with that. You can go forward. Thank you. Some learnings from KEEP 3. You can read the slide, but in a nutshell, it seems that the solution will be a decentralized storage of data. They're talking about this now on the EU level, but there's a reason why they came to that conclusion. And there's a difficulty in making sure that the data that is corrected, that is entered, is correct, and also protected, like in the life cycle of the product. You can move forward. And now we are at KEEP 3 inside the Trace for Value. We're very glad of that. And the focus this time, if you can go forward, is on, we are 24 of the 60-something partners in Trace for Value in KEEP, and we have partners along the full value chain, 3 partners from outside of Sweden, US, UK, and Netherlands. I think on the next slide, you will be able to see the structure of the work packages and the workhorses of the project, our work package 2 and 3, where we have tests between companies. So instead of discussing about the properties that we want to have, an example of traceability system, we're trying to get companies that are working together to transfer the information from one company to the other. And it's a much more small scale because then it's real data and the complexity increases a lot. You can go forward. We have 3 test pilots in the work package 2 that is on the sales side. There's discussion on history log with the companies on the left. The companies in the middle are working with the code on the product. Class Ocean will sell 3 types of product. It's solar cells product with a QR code, and Mousetrapper will sell the 3rd test group, a product with a code on as well, one of their keyboards. In the next slide, I give a little bit of information of what happens on the reuse and recycling end, and there is also how traceability can increase the rate of reuse and recycling.